Hello again and welcome to another episode of Rogue Legacy. Long story short, I'm talking to the architect. I've just locked up my castle, so my castle will be the same next time. Let's see. Silver's gonna cost me... Wow. That's expensive. That's 7 more damage. That's 20 more health. And that's 5 more magic damage. I'm gonna go health for now. And I'm gonna pay Shara. No, wait. I can afford this one, right? 350. Nope. That was a lot of money I gave that jerk. Now, as you notice, the coins I'm picking up now are worth 6 gold instead of being worth the 10 they normally are. But, as you can see, the map is the same as it was last time. So, all the rooms I've been to before... Oh, sweet. That basically means that next time I come into the castle, it's not going to cost me a dime. Which is going to be really good, because I just screwed that up. Now, I'm going to try to do this one. Dang it. What I was going to try to do is time lock it, but I forgot that I had no mana. I'm an idiot. It's official. It's the same thing though. Barbarians aren't bad. Yeah, I'm gonna go with him again. Yes, I realize. Luckily enough, I had that coin, so although it was only 60 bucks, I got to keep it. And I've already prayed to that altar, which kind of sucks, but it's kind of good at the same time. Now, if you notice, when I jump, sometimes I fart. That's because if you notice when I was picking, I had the trait IBS, Irritable Bowel Syndrome. Yeah, it is pretty much what it sounds like. No new spell, no new picture, but this was a decent place for gold. I'm an idiot for not having come to these last time. confuse you. Damn it, why are y'all hitting me? Can't y'all see I'm a girl? Luckily enough, healing is still healing. Now let's see what I can do here. Dang it! That's not gonna work. Okay, I am nowhere close to what I need to be able to do those things. Let's see here. I'm gonna go with this barbarian. Sadly enough, I didn't get very much gold. I did get enough, however, for the sword upgrade. Or for a new sword. No, I didn't. If I could probably have had afforded the sword in the hands without, if I would never have gotten that shield. I'm an idiot. Absolute, total idiot. Okay, I'm not gonna lock down this time. I'm just gonna go through. So it's gonna have to build. Now, as you can see, this time's gonna be new, but I have a new character. Now, of course, as you've seen with the last couple of characters, for the most part, wait, I can't do that, damn it. Dang it. I'm kinda wishing I had, a bleeding problem at the moment. And that sounds really bad, but one of the traits is low blood circulation, and it pretty much prevents you from setting off stuff like, well, these. Like, that's all it does is, oh, so you have low blood circulation in your foot. That means you don't set off foot traps. Because that totally makes sense. Well, it makes about as much sense as smacking somebody with a sword through a solid floor. I actually need to start paying attention. I need to pick up some new gear. I need to pick up some new items. Mostly I need to upgrade this class, so I'm gonna need like 500 bucks. Beat all the enemies. I know 9 out of 10 chances are I'm going to die in here, so I'm going to be careful and try to loot everything I can. I have a double jump, I'm an idiot. Hey look, it's like another hit. Yeah, I might even make this one. Sweet. Hey, and if it had been take no damage, I might almost have gotten it too. Sweet. That's actually a little bit nice. Now, as you can see, I pick up a rune. That is the haste rune of chestplate. It makes me move faster, blah, blah, blah. But it is an accomplishment to get. They are, as you can see, pretty difficult to get sometimes. Shit. Shits are you? What? What up? Ah, damn. Okay. See, there's a barbarian, a knave, and a barbarian. OCD with daggers I can deal with. Just upgrade my barbarian. I could have actually upgraded my knave, couldn't I have? Well, upgrading barbarian is more important. Now, as you can see here, I now hit for 24 with my barbarian. Because my barbarian now has 24 strength. And I hit for 30 with my daggers, because barbarian with magic powers totally makes sense. Try to fog that up a bit. No point in wasting a potion, right? Dang it. Why was I timing those jumps out so imperfectly? Really? 110 gold just for that? Should have went the other way. But I regret everything. Not going after it. there's a fairy chest in there. So you can get up to the top of that without taking damage. Those take no damage ones are like they're like really hard at this level. They get a lot easier later on. Oh, I say a lot easier. They get somewhat easier later on when you start getting stuff like, well, magic powers, or when you upgrade your magic. But when you start upgrading your magical abilities, the time travel one, or time stop block thing is amazing for those, because, well, you just stop time and go on. And I just got ganged up on by... Let's see. Didn't make... Actually, I made a decent amount of gold with that one. Archmagus, Miner. I think I can go Miner. Be a nice little way to go. Let's see, it's only cost me 1,800. I actually could have just gotten a whole new class. Actually, probably should have just gotten a whole new class. Well, let's check out how much this rune costs me. Haste. Increase movement speed for 350. Now, anyway, one thing I'd like to somewhat discuss is how am I going to do this? How the fuck am I supposed to be doing this? Oiga, man, oiga. That was not something I was able to do at the moment. Well, I probably could have, but I'd really rather not end it. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm kind of wondering, like, this is one of those games that it's fun in that it's irritating. One of the reasons why I thought this would be pretty good series for my channel is because it kind of has that same long earned progress feel that Terraria did. Especially right now that I'm starting to get pissed, but like I was saying, especially now, like this video, or this you can kind of see, like there are times when you die for almost no reason. I don't want to say that I'm dying for no reason, because I'm not. No, you stepped on a spike right here. But at the same time, hey, I got thrown in with a level 13 monster at level 8 as a miner. I'm not designed to be able to take those out. But it does have some deaths, kind of like in Terraria, where, oh, I fell. It's like, it sucks that I fell, but I can't argue the fact that I fell. This game at least to me, has the same feel. Also, the whole slow grind progression, in the fact that, well, hell, there are times where you get a good run, and hey, you bought 5 upgrades in one go. There are other times where you get a bad castle combination, and maybe your fingers slip, or you get bad luck, or you yawn at the wrong time. I don't know, whatever your excuse is. But you don't do that well, and you end up going like 2 or 3 where you don't even get enough money to do anything significant. Like that. Can I get something that actually is not bad? 273. I don't want to upgrade anything right now, so. Ugh, makes me feel bad. Almost feels dirty. I know there are things I could upgrade, but I don't want to, because they'll make the things I want to upgrade more expensive. But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, like, there are times where you'll get really good, like, yeah, you run through no problem. And there are other times where, well, you don't run through no problem. You run through and all you get are problems. And that's kind of, I don't know, that kind of feels like my niche. Games that do that. Like, those are the games I normally play because, like, it's hard to explain. They're, like, so irritating that it gives you a headache, but at the same time, not finishing them to completion, like, makes you almost sick to your stomach. So it's like, kind of like in a Rubik's Cube. When you're doing good, you feel like you're on top of the world. When you start failing, like when you do something obviously stupid, like you have 3 of the sides perfect at one time, and then like 3 turns later, you've like messed them all up. It's like, even though it is progress, you kind of get that sickly feeling in your stomach, like, am I even doing this right? And that's kind of how this game makes me feel, that, like, I know I'm doing the right thing, but sometimes I'm feeling like I'm not, and I don't know, maybe it's just the way I was raised, but that's a good thing. And I should really shut up, so that I can actually, like, play and stop dying constantly. But yeah, so if y'all have a problem with this series, feel free to say something. I'll probably keep putting it up because I'm gonna plan on playing this game for a bit. And honestly, I'm getting kind of tired of Hearthstone. For some people, they could sit there and play it all day. I'm not one of them people. I pretty much have problems with Hearthstone after about an hour. It's one of those things where there's that glaring, you can tell when somebody wins because they have money and you don't type thing. You're like, oh, well, I haven't bought 100 packs of cards, so it's like, yeah, all the card things are random, but once people start throwing out 2 or 3 legendary cards, And it's like they win because of a legendary card, and the only card in the entire game that could have saved them was that one single legendary card. It kind of does feel a little bad, because it's like, well, I got cheated. And, damn it, chickens. And it's like, I realize legendary cards in Hearthstone aren't like, oh my god, godly. Actually, I picked up one. I don't know if y'all saw it. That was bad. That was dumb of me. That was very stupid. I don't know if any of y'all saw it. But I actually picked up, what was his name? Or what's his name? I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but, basically he's like spell power and draws a card or something like that. But he's a legendary, and he's my legendary. He was useful. So I'm kind of happy I got a legendary, but still. That and Hearthstone's one of those things, like, it's such a monotonous. If you don't want to pay money into it, there is such a monotony to play it. Like, you have to, once a day, you get a quest. Some of the quests are fine. Some of the quests are so stupid. Be like, hey, we know you never played a rogue, but why don't you get 7 wins on a rogue deck that you've never touched? And it would be fine if they had decent, like, they have their own starter decks for each of them, but they suck. They don't, like, you have to get to level 10 to get all the basic cards. But the little deck that they start you out with doesn't even have all the basic cards. Like, I mean, I can understand it not having advanced cards and only has like normals and basics. But at least have all the damn basic cards from the frickin' deck you're trying to do. I mean, a priest deck, for example, a priest deck without I'm trying to think what cards they are. But priests pretty much are focused on buffing the characters, or your characters. I'm a mage. I did not realize that. Wait. Anyway, as I was saying, but yeah, I mean, it'd basically be like the equivalent of a Magic the Gathering starter deck, like a fire starter deck, not having a single, like, fireball spell. It's like, yeah, I understand some of the more advanced, like a deals 15 damage fire card isn't going to be in a starter deck. I'm fine with that. Because, well, let's be honest, a person who doesn't know how to play probably shouldn't have a card that could literally change the game. But you should at least have the basic cards of your color. And they don't. So it's kind of like one of those, you build, so as y'all have seen in some of my videos, pretty much all my decks are, I'm being forced to build them so taunt heavy that I'm not able to get any cards, like any real cards in. Which, I mean, normally it's fine. Like, I mean, I don't mind throwing a lot of taunt cards out there and being real expensive. But it is a little annoying Let's see, I don't have enough for that, do I? Nope. What cards? Or but yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't mind playing, and it is fun to go through the arena, but the arena's 150 gold, so minimum I have to win 15 games every time I want to go to the arena. Now, of course, quests do help with that a bit, but like, that's daily 50 gold, so I still have to win, like, what, no. No, correction, I have to win 150 games. No? Wait. Damn it, why is my brain not working? I'd need to win 45 games in order to go to an arena. Like, if I do it daily, that's, with the daily bonus, so 50 gold, I'd have to win 30 games. Because every 3 games you get 10 gold. Well, I could just buy a pack for 10 gold, but I go to Arena because Arena's more enjoyable. Like, yeah, you could just buy a pack, or you go to Arena, you're going to get a pack, but you have the potential to get more. And I like that. And it's fun, I get more experience. But there's just so much, yeah. So it's one of those things, I like playing it, but it's not a series I can keep going for very long. Well, actually, it's a series I can keep going for very, very long, but I won't. Like, maybe if I was big enough that I was streaming or something, like, had 600 or 700 people watching me play the game, things might be a little bit different. But when it's just me playing, even when it's going to be going on YouTube, not exactly the easiest thing to just sit down and be like, you know what, I'm gonna spend the next 7 hours playing Hearthstone, and I'm gonna deal with the trolls, and I'm gonna deal with the stupid things that shouldn't never have worked, or I'm gonna deal with the things that could never have been foreseen. Like pulling Deathwing out and then having a priest possess it. Which, when I do it, it's great. When someone else does it to me, they are total dicks. Even though, on a side note, a priest using, their ability, sorry, give me a second. Did I get something for you? I can't remember. Oh yeah, I got you that sword. But a priest using possession on a Deathwing is probably the most BM thing in the game to date. Oh, I'm a knave. Because in order to summon Deathwing, you pretty much throw away all the cards in your deck. So, throwing him, like, possessing Deathwing, especially on the turn Deathwing summoned, like, you're pretty much guaranteed to win at that stage, because they've just thrown away every card in their hands and destroyed every monster on their side of the field. But anyway, getting off that subject, of course I'll still do my arena runs. It's just I really haven't been doing arena or Hearthstone at all. Like, I've been actually saving up my quests so I can do them 3 at a time, and that felt so stupid and cheap. Mostly because I just haven't been able to. Like, trying to think of how to say that without it sounding so bad, but I just honestly haven't been able to care. Trying to remember which one of these are required. I think potion up? 1 second. There is one other one. This one. Potion up and haggle. Those are the ones I need. Seriously? 500 bucks for that greedy ass. How the fuck did that just happen? Not even gonna ask. Not even gonna ask. Am I a miner? I'm a miner. Why the hell am I in combat? Bad chest. That's a good chest. Give me a second, I need to check how long this one's been. It's been 40 minutes. And I can't cut this down with this program. I'm going to go ahead and end this episode. I'll be back in a second